In this video we are going to talk about higher consciousness. It's also known as the superconscious mind, or your higher self. It's the least understood and least accessed aspect of consciousness, because it does not belong to the physical or mental realm. Its domain is the spiritual realm. It's the you that is all-knowing and all-powerful and is the same as the one universal mind. It's the you that is beyond not only the physical world, but also the emotions of your mental world. Your higher self does not distinguish between good or bad, wrong or right, happy or sad. Not because it is unable to, but because it has no need to. It's the you that knows only balance. It's the you that is only true love. It's the eternal observer. It's absolute stillness. Your higher consciousness knows that the physical, outside world you experience as your reality, is an illusion, albeit a very persistent one, as Einstein told us. It knows that your circumstances, whether wanted or unwanted, are simply a reflection of your inner world, which itself is a product of your thoughts. It knows that your reality is the mirror that allows your consciousness to experience itself. In this knowledge, your higher consciousness is always still and at peace. It observes your success and your failures, your joy and your pain, your light and your dark, and is not disturbed by anything. Ultimately, it knows that it is all a dream. Some great thinkers and writers stop short of distinguishing between the subconscious mind and higher consciousness. Instead, they have granted unlimited power to the subconscious, despite it being under the guardianship of the conscious mind. While it may be semantics, the distinction is imperative to understanding consciousness. Were the subconscious mind all-powerful and all-knowing, it could not be subjected to negative programs, for it would know better. The term sub itself tells you that it is below the conscious mind. In fact, it is the lesser counterpart in the hierarchy of consciousness, and is what we have in common with the plant and mineral kingdoms, albeit at varying degrees. In contrast, higher consciousness is above all. It is truly omnipotent and omniscient, for it is one with the one universal mind. Like the subconscious mind, it is also subjective in nature. Not though because it cannot distinguish between the opposites, but rather, because it is above them. Having distinguished between the three aspects of consciousness, it must be said that the distinction is for your better understanding only. In truth though, there is no separation in mind. There is no dividing line. All three aspects are one. Varying degrees of a singular mind, itself pure energy vibrating at different frequencies. Ultimately, the universal laws of mentalism and vibration tell us that all is mind, and that the entire universe is vibrating energy. This also means that higher consciousness is not something you need to acquire or look for outside of yourself. You already possess it. All you need to do is become consciously aware of it, and learn to access it. Most people are ignorant of their higher consciousness. Moreover, most people operate in a zombie-like state, even at the conscious level, unwittingly allowing all the messages with which they are bombarded to be passed down to their subconscious mind for programming. This ultimately leaves their lives in full control of their subconscious, which in this state, is doing little more than running a bunch of programs that itself has no idea whether or not they are beneficial. If this is you, then essentially your life is being run by a painfully stubborn child. Ultimately, if we are not consciously directing our existence, then it places us in a position no higher to that of plants. Just like the man who can read, but does not do so, has no advantage over the illiterate man. Before attempting to consciously root out and replace the negative programs embedded in your subconscious mind, your first step is to change the chain of command. Decide now to place your conscious mind on guard at the door of your subconscious mind. Decide now to allow only empowering, positive, nurturing messages to pass through that door. Decide now to hand over the direction of your conscious mind to your higher self. And in so doing, become the silent observer of your life. Learn to be the unshakable witness to your old patterns and behaviors, knowing that they are simply illusions, the programs of a previously misguided subconscious mind. Know that through meditation, creative visualization, and the repetition of positive affirmations, these old patterns will in time be replaced by new, empowering behaviors and beliefs which, although just as much an illusion, will ensure your success rather than your failure. By allowing your higher self to lead you, you open yourself up to a world of miracles, in which you can consciously create your reality. In a nutshell, consciousness forms the foundation of the power of your mind. Although there are three distinguishable aspects of consciousness, all three are one. The difference essentially comes down to reason. The subconscious mind cannot reason. The conscious mind is reason. And higher consciousness need not reason. In other words, where your conscious mind is the commander, and your subconscious mind the subject, your higher consciousness is your kingdom. It is in reference to your higher self that Jesus Christ said, "The kingdom of heaven is within." When you learn to consciously program your subconscious mind under the protection of your conscious mind, and the direction of your higher self, you will see miraculous transformation in all areas of your life. Be sure to click the link in the description to learn more about mastering the law of attraction in your life. Peace be upon you, and we will see you in the next video.